What's up, everyone? All right, so we're going to do our midday market recap, go over the trades from this morning. I'm going to finish the morning up $18,538.65, which is overall a good green day. I'm up, I gave back about 1,500 off the high. I was up about 20,000, maybe 21,000 at the top. And the last few trades, I was up only 15,000, then I was back up to up 20, and now I'm up 18.5, and I'm like, all right, I'm just kind of churning. This is not productive, and while I churn, remember I burn commissions. So, hey, I'm happy with another green day. This is the smallest green day now since maybe, I don't remember what I made Monday of last week, but probably since around Monday of last week. But continuing to make some progress. But as we break down the trades from today, you'll see that today was certainly a little choppier. Some nice moves, but not holding their levels. So it's only 10:30, but I just don't want to overstay my welcome. I'd rather be more consistent, be green, and then walk away and come back tomorrow. So we're going to run the intro and then go ahead and start breaking down the trades from this morning. And as a reminder, my disclaimer, if you didn't already know, day trading is risky. Most beginner day traders lose money, so you should trade in a simulator before you put real money on the line. All right, so there's the P&L, 18,500. Again, nice trades on IG. These ones I started on pre-market, so before I even logged into the chat room or was streaming this morning, I took some trades on it from 7 up to 7:20-ish, 7:30, right through this area. And then I took a trade on sort of a dip off of this ascending support line here, which was a loser. So these trades here, I was up 3,600 on, lost 800 on this trade, then got back in right in here. I don't remember if I took the profit off. I think I held this position here, and this is the position I was holding into the open with about 15 or 16,000 shares. We got a squeeze right at the open up to 820 as we broke through $8, the whole dollar. I was taking profit off that level, and then it ended up fading back down, which is kind of disappointing. I did have a couple more trades on it as it broke through this yellow trend line, but it didn't hold up well. So $10,000 of profit on that, hit my daily goal, and then CCRC doubled the daily goal. CCRC halted up at 740. I was not long before the halt, but on resumption coming out of the halt, I got long first here around 8 on a dip trade, popped up to 880, took profit, back in on a dip, back out up here, back in on a dip, and back out up here. We ended up getting a squeeze on this all the way up to $10. $10,260 on that one. Next one, NES. This was one of the ones that I was sort of not doing well on. Tried to do a trade over 5, got stopped out. It was a trade over 50, got stopped out, then it ripped. Tried another trade, lost on that one, so only $260 on that. ELYS, another one that just wasn't really worth it. It popped up but didn't hold its levels. I tried to do a dip trade. LMNL, this one I was up 900 on and then came back for a dip trade right down here and lost, 1,500 on or 1,800 on it. So now I'm down 900. And WBAI, I was actually down 5,000 on this one. I missed the 2 halts in a row going up. I tried to do the dip. We got a false breakout. It pulls back a little bit more. I got in through here for the curl up. It broke that level for a second, couldn't get higher above 6. I took my profit, and on this dip here, made back what I had lost as it squeezed up to here, but it didn't end up breaking over 6, and I couldn't get green on it. So I had 2 consecutive losers on WBAI and 1 loser on CCRC, which put me at 3 consecutive losers, and I said I didn't want to walk away with anything less than $12,000 in profit today, so I was willing to take another trade. I did take more trades, and that was when I traded NES and LMNL, but I didn't make any significant amount of money on them, so at that point, I just said I'm done. So my last good trade was on WBAI. That's the one that brought me from up 15,000 back to up about 19,000. And then these 2 trades on NES and LMNL put me back to, up only 18,500. But again, that's fine. Hey, it's a green day. It just feels like it's a little choppier today. And so during our pre-market watch list, we were talking about the fact that obviously we sort of had a high watermark last week with crazy momentum on WNW and the squeeze all the way up to 160. Since that's faded back off those highs, it feels like, it's kind of brought momentum down a little bit. And people are kind of cooling off. FOMO is sort of tapering back, and people are being a little bit more reasonable with what they're buying that's already extended with potentially no news. So that's all fine. As day traders, it's our job to try to capitalize on momentum in the market and to capitalize on the emotions that sort of drive that momentum, but not fall victim to them. Today was a little choppy for me, but it's another green day. If I can do that again tomorrow and for a couple more days, we're going to have a nice finish to the year. So let me just pull up my TraderView stats and look really quickly at where I'm at. I am not sure that I imported my trades from Friday yet. Let me just look. No, I did. Okay, that's good. All right. So these are my trades. So Friday was $27,000. Last Monday was only $7,000. Yeah. So this is so this is back kind of similar to last Monday, a green day, but not a huge green day. So where do I sit on the month? 12/1/2020. So on the month right now, I am sitting, and you can see this kind of equity curve. Big red day, gave back everything I made in this day, basically in those 2 days, but rallied back up. P&L, 480,000 before today. So this is going to put me up close to $500,000 on the month after today's import. Not bad. 68% accuracy. Biggest winner, 119,000. Biggest loser, 58,000. About a 1-to-1 profit-loss ratio. It could be better, but that's typical. So that's where I'm sitting right now. And I have been doing well this month, trading later in the day, which is a little different from what's usual. You can see this here, hour of the day, making money in the afternoon. At the same time, I do find trading all the way to the bell to be exhausting. I don't really want to do it. These are trades from 3 to 4, and these are trades after hours. So, after 3 p.m., I start to obviously fade and not doing super well. But trading past my 10:30 spot has served me well this month. Most of these days I've been trading later in the day. I haven't been streaming. I've just been trading on my own. Of course, you guys know the strategy. You're welcome to be trading as well if you'd like. And it's a good practice for you to sort of test the waters a little bit on your own without, me always being there holding your hand. But yeah, I don't know if I really want to get into that today, just because I'm not feeling quite as hot today. I'm happy with where I'm at, but I don't know, unless we see one of these stocks trap short sellers and do something really impressive, I don't know. But speaking of trap short sellers, look at this WBAI. It's back up here at 6. So if that breaks through 6, watch this here. There's 6.5, there's 6.10. I would say if this gets over 6.20, 6.30, we may have more opportunities on it. So I'm going to put an order on this at 6.10, because if this does break this level, this might actually give us a nice trade here for a squeeze up to 6.30. So let's watch WBAI and see whether or not that gives us another trade. But aside from maybe something on WBAI, LMNL, I don't like that one right now. CCRC has pulled back too much, so I'm just going to leave an order on WBAI at 6.15. And my thought on this is that this, if it breaks through 6 and holds above 6, we've got a shot at a move up to 6.50. So I'm gonna put my order at 6.15 here on this. So what we need to see here is it get back above 6 and probably break through 6.10. So usually I would say 6.10. I could take an entry at 6, but 6.10 is really the spot to watch, because if it can hold 6, then 6.10 is kind of proving that. So anyways, we'll see what WBAI does, but as we sit right now, I'm up 18,000 on the day. Maybe I'll have some late afternoon trades. We'll see what happens on WBAI if that one does really want to open up, but I'm going to try to trade smart, and I still want to walk away, I guess I'd say at this point today, with at least 15,000 in my pocket. So that gives me 3,000 of cushion. So if I take a trade on WBAI here, for instance, and I'm watching it with an order at 15, I have to be a little mindful of share size. But it seems like this thing is just going higher. It's holding the $6 spot. There's 20. So how much higher is it going to go? See how it held that level? Micro pullback there at 611 and then a pop there up to 624. So where's the place to take the trade? At this point, our high is 30. We do have some risk of a double top at that level, but the high rate there of this candle is 24. So let's see if it breaks through 30. So there's 17 on the ask, 18, 19, 20 on the ask. It's stacked a little at 20 with some sellers. I'm going to put this chart front and center here so I can see it a little bit better, WBAI. And then dipping back down. So this 5-minute candle still has 2 minutes left on it. The high there is 28. But then look at that rejection right back down. So, you know, this one's definitely interesting, but it's no doubt showing that it's got some strong, well, it's definitely a double top there, and it's got some people definitely focusing on hitting this to the short side. So what that's going to be is, 2 high red candles. We still have about 90 seconds left on this current candle, but that's not really what you want to I mean, I don't know. I guess if you were in there for the break of 6, there was a trade up to 625, but as far as continuation goes, it's not the most impressive. So anyways, I don't know. See what WBAI does, but green is good, and I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning, so I'll see you guys then. All right, see you in the morning. Bye, everyone.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Help us hit 750,000 subscribers by hitting that subscribe button, and stay tuned and check out some of my other awesome uploads right here on YouTube.